Hi, today I want to give you a second review of this bike, the YT Capra Comp carbon fiber, two 27.5-inch wheels, 2016. I bought this bike 2016 October, and today is April of 2017. So until now, this is the best bike that I have. I had about 6 pairs of bikes. I had 3 specialized, 1 Diamondback, and this is my favorite bike. I didn't ride a lot because it was winter, but I did approximately 500 kilometers till now. I really love them. Perfect bike, I think. I had some problems with the shock, this Monarch, which started to click. So I sent it to RockShock in Israel, and 3 days later it came back to me fixed. So no problem here. And also this seat post, it started to sag for 1 millimeter and then 2 millimeters, and they told me it's okay, and when it's going to bother me to send it to them. And after it started to sag for over 1 centimeters of sag, they told me to send only the post. I didn't need to take the hose from the frame, and I just send them the post, the seat post, and they send it back after 3 or 4 days fixed, perfect. So I just needed to bleed it for 2 minutes, and that's it. So what I did change in this bike, after my first ride I changed the seat because the saddle was terrible for my behind. So I have this saddle for the third from my previous bicycle. So I change it. I love this saddle. I love a soft saddle. I don't mind the weight. And I changed the position of this lever, which was here on the up side, and I changed it to here. This is the way I like it. But the big thing, the major thing that I changed here is the brakes and the rotors. I had the SRAM RS guide, which from the beginning I didn't love them. They didn't have braking power that I'm used to from my previous XT Shimano. So I decided to go for Shimano, and I decided to go to the strongest one. I wanted to buy the Saint, but they were too expensive, so I got the Shimano Z. And the Z actually is, I think it's the same one, only with minor things that are different. As example, we don't have the lever position adjustment here. You need to adjust it. Let's see if I can focus here. For some reason the focus is terrible. Okay, so you have a 3 millimeters Allen wrench here to adjust the lever. And another thing, I add this pin, which in the Saint is it's a bolt, which is better, but I won't pay that kind of money just for the bolt and this adjuster. So I have the Saint, and I need to say that in the first ride I thought there is no much different, but after this ride it became so powerful, almost too powerful. Of course, I like powerful brake, and I want to stop on my downhill. I don't want to press the brake and just to see that it's not stopping the way I want it to stop. But these Z brake are amazing. Something that I don't really sure that it's supposed to be like this, but they are making noises, and the noises they are making in the small jumps, the pads are dancing, moving like that inside this, inside the caliper. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this, but I think there is no other way. Maybe the pads are heavier than other pads, so they rock inside. Actually, not that big a deal. I got used to it. What I did, I want to show you. The guide have 200 millimeters rotors, and this is 203. So I ordered at eBay the adapters of the 203, but I got the brakes and the rotors before the adapters, so I wanted to ride. So I decided to try something, and actually it worked perfectly. I just added this washer here, spacer here. I added 2 because this is 1.5 millimeters and we need 3 millimeters. But I noticed that the pads didn't grab all the rotor, and there was about millimeters of gap here. So I decided to try, and I did take one washer, and now it's grabbing all the rotor perfectly, and I think it's better than the 203 adapter. I think it's better. I don't know. I'm not going to try to switch it because this is perfect. So to summon this video, again, this YT is my favorite bike, and I ride aggressive trails. I ride single tracks, downhills, uphills. I love the bike, and the price is amazing. So of course my next bike, when I'm going to buy them, will be the YT Capra. Maybe I will go higher than the comp, to the higher end, maybe the pro or the race, but the comp is perfect for me also. I think the pro have, or the race have, the 2180. This is 170 millimeters of travel, but I don't know. So thank you for watching. Actually, this is where I ride now. It's amazing place. These trees are pistachio trees. They are very old, since 1963 I think. I read about them. This is a pistachio. I don't know if it gives any fruit, but that's it. When I will ride in the season, I will know. Maybe I'll tell you if I can eat pistachio here. And that's it. Look at the yellow bike and the yellow flowers. Nice. Thank you very much. Goodbye.